It looks like Daystate are all out to produce and release new guns, and this one is a bit of a beast. Hello and welcome to AAR On Air. Today we're going to be looking at another new release from the guys at Daystate. This is the new Wolverine R. With a name like Wolverine, the first image is of Hugh Jackman's character, or even a wolf of some sort. Well, a wolverine is more of a bear-like creature, which is more closely related to an otter than either of the above. But it is known for being ferocious and capable of bringing down prey much larger than itself. So, how Wolverine-like is the new PCP from Daystate? First of all then, the walk round. It has a total length of 96.5 centimetres or 38 inches and weighs in at 3.5 kilograms or 7.5 pounds without the scope. First thing that hits you is the beautiful walnut. There is a choice of laminate grey if you prefer, but it's an ambidextrous thumb hole stock with twin gauges built into the side. This is a hint as to what the R stands for. It's the new regulator which has been designed and produced in partnership with Huma, who are of course well known for their excellent and consistent regulators. So we'll check that out on the chrono later. The first thing that hits you is the highlight carbon bottle on the front, which holds a whopping 480 cc's of air at 250 bar, giving a claimed 560 shots in .22 caliber. That's in sub 12 foot-pounds, of course. Or 460 shots in .177. I would say that's more than enough for a day's shooting, or you're likely to finish up with RSI. Naturally, this size tank is aimed more at the FAC or the USA market, where in .22 caliber, or .22, it gets 35 foot-pounds and you will get 125 shots, or 90 shots in a whopping 60 foot-pounds version. That's the 303. With hitting power like that, maybe that's why they've called it the Wolverine. Because at 60 foot-pounds, it should be able to bring down prey bigger than itself. I have the 100 foot-pound Wolverine 303, and the power and stopping ability from that is immense. From the front then, the barrel. It appears to be shrouded, but has a heck of a bark to it, just like a wild Wolverine then. I would recommend the use of a silencer or suppressor to keep the noise down a little. It's easily done by unscrewing and revealing the thread on the end of the barrel to be able to fit a silencer of your choice. From there on, it flows down to that highlight bottle, which is nicely morphed into the stock. Now the stock is quite a hefty piece of timber work, but the flowing lines are designed to engulf the front end of the trigger guard. Like the stock or not, you have to admire the quality of the workmanship. It is really beautiful. On the underside, there is the filler port, which has a supplied magnetic cover to keep all the dust and dirt out. The trick about this Wolverine are the dual gauges on the left hand side, which again nicely fit into that beautiful stock. The first gauge is the standard air gauge or manometer to show the fill level in bar. Up to its ideal fill level of 230 bar in the sub 12 foot-pounds, it does however show up to 250 for the FAC version. The second gauge is the Humer regulator gauge. The stock is then shaped and stippled for comfort and grip, back to and past the adjustable trigger. From here on, the shapes and curves are more numerous than a competition lineup in Miss World, and everything is built for comfort and sure, firm grip. And here I'll quit with the Miss World analogy before I end up in trouble. I love the thumb hole stock design and the ambidextrous thumbs up or thumbs down shooting position. And it has a familiar safety just above the thumbs up position. For me, it's set too far back for your thumb to easily activate the safety. Now, it's a minor point, but I have several Daystate rifles and they don't suffer from this positioning of the safety. So, strange why they would shape this one this way. Now, it's not a deal breaker, it's just a picky personal comment. The cheek rest is not adjustable, which in all fairness would be difficult to achieve with the shape of this thumb hole stock. But the butt pad is fully adjustable. Now, of course, on the Wolverine R, there is no longer a bolt action system. It has the side lever cocking mechanism, which operates superbly smoothly and easily. Loading and rotating the usual high quality Daystate magazine that I've come to know and love so much. And in all the time I've used Daystate guns, this design magazine has never let me down. And of course, you can't double load with it. It does, of course, come with a single shot Daystate tray, which can be magnetically held in place if you prefer to use single shot. Now, I did the accuracy test on this in very windy conditions. And the single shot tray did improve the accuracy. Take a look. So, it's accurate. What about that Humer regulator? Does it work? Well, I have a set of results here from Daystate that says it does, showing a maximum spread of 3.9 feet per second. So I had to put it to the test on the chrono. 775. And again, 773, 770, 776, 771, 778, so my results using standard straight out of the tin JSB 8.44 grain pellets. Now, it averaged 774 feet per second, which is 11.23 foot-pounds or 15.23 joules. The spread was 8 feet per second, with a high of 778 feet per second at 11.35 foot-pounds or 15.38 joules. The low was 770 feet per second or 11.11 foot-pounds, 15.07 joules. It was a little different from Daystate's figures, but still pretty tight. The difference could easily be the unsorted, unweighed pellets. Who knows? But as we've seen, it didn't affect the accuracy. Now this isn't a cheap item at £1,450 UK, but it's quite evident from the first time you take it out the box, the quality. The curves, the accuracy and the side action, which is beautiful. You know, air rifles really are pushing the envelope and firmly entering the 21st century in pursuit of shooting excellence. And Daystate is definitely out there searching for that perfection. And they're getting pretty close with this.